Welcome to Pink Kink,
where we are ready to guide you through the wild and wonderful world of kink.
I'm Princess Rara.
And I'm Dara, the Electro Khaleesi.
Whether you are a baby kinkster, a seasoned pro, or just here for the entertainment, Pink Kink will help you level up your kink knowledge.
Join us as we share our own wild, sometimes awkward, but always entertaining experiences and spill the tea from our combined 30 plus years in the private and professional kink worlds.
So grab your favorite flogger or wand.
Thank you.
And buckle up. You'll learn, you'll laugh, and who knows, you might just spit out your coffee.
Let's get this kinky party started.
Want more Pink Kink in your life? Join our Patreon and get ready for a whole lot of kinky fun and exclusive perks.
As a patron, you'll unlock access to our private Discord server where you can connect with fellow kinksters and chat directly with us. You'll also score adorable Pink Kink stickers and enjoy a monthly behind-the-scenes podcast packed with juicy tidbits we don't share anywhere else. Plus, get sweet discounts at our Etsy shop, Pink Kink Boutique, and on our online classes at Pink Kink Institute.
But wait, there's more.
More?
Our impactful and electrifying Pink Kinksters get extras, such as bonus content and free digital downloads. Oh, and let's not forget, the Pink Standard of patrons will be recognized as producers on both the podcast and on our website, because we couldn't do this without you.
Pink Kink runs on the love and support of our amazing patrons, so join the party today. Visit us at patreon.com/pinkkinkpodcast or click on the link on pinkkinkpodcast.com.
Today's episode is produced by our electrifying Pink Kinksters. Thank you, Jay, Witcherman, Brianna Lynn, Daddy J, Claire, Naughty and Nice, Butte Pain, Manda Panda, Kat, Stefan, Shadow Phoenix, Christopher, Brian, Enchanted Sparrow, The Wombat, Impact Hazard, Twitch, The Midnight Girl, Sinful, J21, Daisy If You Do, AK Harley Chick, Serenity, Belle, Eric, Pumpkin Pie, S'more, Hacksaw, Devoted Knight, 3 a.m. Thoughts, Crash Override.
Spiper No Spifing. Barbie, Navigator Bard, Mr. Pillsbury, Peaches, Mighty Owl, Baby Squirrel, Lady in Lex, Chaos Monster, Jessa Lady, Jack, Ophelia, Lady to Kitten, Cydia Lemon, Ben, Noir, Freddie Queen, Princess Ree, Mississive, Elysium Rose, Avalia, Nora Morapora, Brix, Mistress Lycia, Wonder Chris, Chessie, Manders, and Swinging Amish.
So, Dara, you know what September is, right?
Well, since you say it all the time, it must be Virgo season, right?
Okay.
It's when Target puts out Halloween stuff.
Okay, yes. And I was in Target yesterday and they are. But it's also both of our birthdays.
Oh, I forgot.
Okay, you suck at this.
I mean, I really do. No, it's awesome. Like, yay, our birthdays.
And listen, we don't need another mug or a world's best podcaster t-shirt.
Speak for yourself. I totally rock that shirt.
Okay, really? The best gift you could actually give us? Join our Patreon.
That too. We actually have this whole Discord where you can talk to us directly, like actually talk to us. And guess what? I actually participate.
It's probably the only place you'll actually hear Dara's unfiltered chaos in real time.
You say chaos. I say sparkle.
Patrons also get our monthly behind the scenes podcast,
where we say stuff we can't or, shouldn't say in regular episodes.
Plus, you get office hours with me. So you can ask questions, pick my brain, or just come hang out and make sure I'm actually getting my work done.
And the upper tiers get free digital downloads.
And guess what? If you pay for the whole year in advance, you get a discount. Because who doesn't love saving money?
Money you could spend on, let's say, more kink toys. So it's a win-win.
And since it's our birthday month, we're actually giving you a present.
Because we're super generous like that.
New patrons this month get an exclusive download. 12 low prep rituals for DS.
Translation, hot, easy, no excuse rituals that you can do even if you're tired, broke, or allergic to effort.
Pretty much.
Basically me. So go to patreon.com/pinkkinkpodcast.
Celebrate our birthdays with us.
And get in on all the bonus goodies.
Because honestly, there's nothing sexier than supporting your favorite kinky podcasters.
Except for cake. Cake is absolutely sexier.
All right, valid. Patreon and cake. Perfect.
Thank you.
All right. So, are you ready for totally silly, fun, not
No.
necessarily serious episode?
No, I'm dead.
All right. Well, then never mind. Bye.
Bye. I'm so fucking tired still. And like, I'm at the point where I'm actually starting to feel the drop kick in. So I'm tired.
Yeah. See, I didn't play last night. I just peopled.
Yeah. I peopled and played.
Well,
I'm
yeah,
tired.
but for you, peopling also will cause drop.
Yes.
I don't necessarily drop from peopling.
Well, would it be drop necessarily or just an introverted implosion?
To me, that is a form of drop,
Okay, well, I'm double dropping now.
right? Like, because you have a certain aftercare routine when that happens, in the sense that you stop peopling. You give yourself a break.
Yeah, I really, so I've gotten really good at timing when my body is going to shut down at risque. So that's why I have all those little cross-offs at the end of the night, and people are like, okay, so the X means we can't sign up. I was like, well, you can sign up, but I'm not going to do anything. I'm going to be gone.
Like, which part of it's crossed out do we fail to understand?
There's like 15 X's in the box. You think it's not going overboard. That's just like, I know that's when my body is going to be like, all right, I quit. Fuck you.
I try to explain to people that when they come, I mean, the amount of people who will come to the dungeon at like 11:30 shocks me. Like, you're just showing up now.
No. There was a guy showing up, coming in while I was leaving.
And
last
wanted
night.
it. Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And I left before you last night.
Yeah. I left at 1 a.m.
Right? The dungeon closes at 2. Yeah. I don't understand
and
people.
They were saying, I was walking past this person coming in, and I assumed that they had just gone out for a smoke or something, but they comes in, and they were doing have you ever been here before? And he goes, yes. All right. So I was, why are you just coming in now?
So as part of my spiel, I tell people, right, each demo station has a sign up board, and you can sign up for a time to try something. After about 10:30, 11, the speech switches to each demo station has a whiteboard that you could sign up for to try it. However, usually by now they're probably full, but sometimes people cancel or ghost. So if you just want to keep checking back in to see if an opening has happened, you can do that.
Well, and then every time I schedule a break, there's always somebody who takes that opportunity to come ask questions. So I'm still working. I'm sitting, but it's not necessarily a break.
Yeah. So for Sinful and Naughty, we are only obligated to 2 hours. So 9 to 11. I always go to 12 because I just feel like I can't cover enough people.
Right.
But the amount I have had people, right? So I'll have my sign up sheet, and we don't get a sign up sheet from Sinful and Naughty. I just make my own because, Virgo.
It's much easier.
It's Virgo. And I don't like having people standing. Otherwise, what happens is people stand there and watch you and stare at you, waiting to see when you're done. I like an audience. I don't like people staring like that. Right? That's totally different. So I have a sign up sheet. I've had people come, and even though on my sign up sheet, it says 12, and that's the last line, people will write their name like underneath it and make up their own slot. I'm like, no.
That's not how that works.
Like, there's no slot there.
There's no slut there?
There's no slot there.
You should have better sluts. You should invest in a whiteboard with the tape and stuff, because that actually really works.
I have a whiteboard. I don't know where it is.
The one on your wall?
No, not that. I have a smaller portable one.
I have whiteboards I can give you. I have a fuck ton of them.
Okay.
Like
a smaller one?
Yeah, like a 12 by 12 inch.
Perfect.
Yeah, I'll bring it to you.
Yeah. Otherwise, what happens? I just print. I have a form already done on my computer, and I just print it.
But for some reason, the whiteboards that they have, when you have like the times on them already printed and the tape, people respect the tape.
Respect the tape, people.
Respect the tape.
Well, I thought since we have had such serious topics, we could have a little lighthearted fun with this one. Plus, I saw this article, it popped up, and I went, oh my God, we have to talk about it. We totally have to talk about it.
Let's go.
So, did you know that Google search trends recently revealed what kink your state is secretly into?
I believe it.
Yeah, there's a whole article written about this, and some states are into vore, some wedgies, some cuckolding. So we're going to go over.
Wedgies?
Yeah.
Is that something I'm going to have to add to my next really obscure
It might,
Kinks episode?
it might
because
be.
that is probably the most obscure one I've ever heard.
It's different. So we're going to kind of go over the findings of this article and talk about each state and what they're into, what it actually is, because some of these you might not know, and what it says about the people in that state.
Wedgies.
So the article, what the article used for their dater
Here we go.
dater sauces,
Dater tots.
dater sauces, data sources. I had to like really slow down and say that carefully.
Ouch.
God, you haven't snorted in a while. I'm glad.
I did last night, and it was embarrassing as fuck. Oh my God, you know what else happened last night?
Oh no, what? You forgot to tell me a story?
Yes.
Oh goodness.
I don't know where the fuck you were.
No. Okay, I'm gonna grab the coffee. I'm listening.
I saw a hot Asian guy's ass.
Oh honey, I saw it too. First of all, I want to shout out, not that he listens, but I want to give him a shout out.
That's a nice ass.
Okay. No, his partner has gotten him into blood play.
Okay, I don't care about that.
No, this is for him as monumental as if you had gotten into blood play. That's how
Jesus.
he felt about it. So anyway, so he came in to change because he was dressed. It was back to school night.
Yes.
And he had his outfit on for back to school night, which was not exactly a kinky outfit. And he needed to get out. He was uncomfortable. He wanted to get ready for their scene that they were going to be doing. And the pants he was wearing were beige. And I said to him,
khakis.
I said to him, please tell me you're not going to wear that color pants in a blood play scene. Because if the blood gets on that,
It's done.
it's done. He's like, no, I'm changing. So he went in to go change, and I host with his partner. They're one of the hosts, Adora Usa. So we start teasing him, and I'm like, why are you changing in there? How come you're not changing out here right in front of us so we can see everything? And then went, oh, wait a minute. We're objectifying you. Do I have your permission to objectify you? Because there were other people around. Like if nobody else had been around, I wouldn't have said this.
No,
but
that
I wanted,
was funny.
But I wanted people to understand, like, I know him. So I did get his permission to objectify him.
He enjoys being objectified. Let's face it.
Okay, he's got all these women telling him how hot he is. Of course he enjoys it. So later, there was a group of us talking. And we were talking about asses and who had the best ass. And it was a very funny conversation. He was part of it. We talked about it. But earlier in that day, so Freya, who's
I love how this was supposed to be me telling you how I saw a hot Asian guy's ass, and you have gone off on the most detailed story.
Well, because I saw it too. It was beautiful.
It's a nice ass.
But then earlier too, so Freya, our head host, was wearing a pleather fake latex nun's outfit. And it doesn't cover the boobs. The boobs hang out. And she's she's taller than you.
Yeah.
And then she also had on heels. So literally my head was right where her boobs were. And
Cool.
She has gorgeous boobs. Like I can honestly say, I think they might even be nicer than mine. They're gorgeous. And I just turned to her at one point and I said, I have to tell you something. I go, I really wish that I was wearing the right kind of lipstick to kiss your boobs and leave lip marks. I said, and I say that as a straight woman who's not even attracted to boobs. You're just that beautiful. And I really have this overwhelming desire to just mark them.
What does this have to do with hot Asian guy's ass?
It doesn't.
Okay. I am confused.
You're wait a minute. Since when are you expecting things to flow naturally and make sense?
I thought that's what the story was about.
Well, it started about the hot Asian guy's ass. We did talk about that.
Uh-huh.
And then it reminded me of Freya's boobs.
Well, I saw
because it all happened around the same time
at
for
the
us.
same time. Got you. I saw a hot Asian guy's ass because he mentioned that he had a tattoo on it. I was like, well, you can't mention that and then not let us see the tattoo.
Exactly.
So he dropped trow in front of like this whole group of people, and everybody was like, oh. And I'm standing there like flapping my hands around like a giddy schoolgirl, like, oh my God, you know, like, woo. Anyway, that was my Asian dude ass.
It was a
story.
good night.
It was a good night. It was a very good night. We had a good night.
So anyway, so the data
Data sauces.
The data sources. I have to say it slowly
I like data sources
so
now.
that I will not mess it up. Okay.
Okay.
So FetishFinder used Google search trends from July of 2024 to June of 2025. So this was a year's
This
worth.
is super recent.
And then Clips4Sale looked at actual consumer behavior, the site views and purchases by state. So just a quick heads up, as we go through this, we will be defining what that particular kink is, just in case you haven't heard of it before, or you've decided, shame on you to listen out of order, shame on you. And so you haven't heard the episode, shame on you, where we've talked about these individual kinks, shame on you.
Shame.
Was that subtle
Shame.
enough?
Shame.
I did that for you because
I appreciate it. Yeah, I was going to say, dang, I even got rah-rah into saying it now.
So I'm going to break this into 5 regional chunks so that hopefully it will be smooth and organized, because I like that.
Is that a fetish that they uncovered on Google?
That's a Virgo fetish.
Okay, because did you ever see 30 Rock?
I was not really into it, but I've seen an episode here and there.
With I want to say Tina
Yeah.
Fey. Well, she has an organization fetish. And they figured out that she got really, really into sex with her eventual husband when they could schedule it and like time it, and she has an organization fetish is what basically they figured out. And I'm picturing you doing
goodness.
this.
So we'll start with like the Southwest area. We'll start with Texas. Texas and Nevada actually both had the same fetish.
I just saw it.
And it was cuckolding, right? For those wanting to know, cuckolding is a consensual kink where someone enjoys watching their partner have sex with someone else.
See, here's the thing. That makes total sense for Nevada. Not that much for Texas.
Well, what's interesting is there's a difference between cuckolding and voyeurism. Because cuckolding tends to involve some level of humiliation or maybe some power exchange, where the person who is stuck watching, they're not watching because they like to watch. They're watching because their other person said, you have to stay there and watch what I'm doing. And sometimes you'll get sloppy seconds involved in this when you've got the woman has sex with a third person, and then their partner has to now have sex with while they're filled with the other person's cum, or they have to give oral and then I'm sorry, toss the salad?
Yeah, that's what it's called when you give oral after somebody else has come.
I have never heard that terminology.
Oh.
See,
sometimes it's also like when you have cum in your mouth and you put it in somebody else's mouth.
I thought that was snowballing.
Is it? What's tossing salad? Now I'm going to look this up. Which one is it?
I cannot say that these are normal phrases that I have used in everyday language, so I'm not as up to date on them. I kind of decided to say, hey, ChatGPT, what might a reason be?
Boy, I had that way wrong.
Okay, so fix it for us.
According to Urban Dictionary, it's rimming.
I thought rimming was just using your tongue around
an
the
asshole.
anus.
Yeah. Apparently, according to Urban Dictionary, it's salad tossing. And I was like, wait, what?
I disagree.
I do too. I never heard it used that way. I always thought it was eating somebody after someone else came in them. All right, now my Google is going to be trashed after this. I should stop.
Well, luckily, you're not on a work computer. You're on your personal computer.
Still.
Listen, it could be worse. You could be on your FYP, and then it'll never get your FYP on TikTok back again.
Oh my God, no! Not looking that up on TikTok.
But I said to ChatGPT, why would these particular areas be attracted to cuckolding? Why would this be their number one? And the answer was possibly linked to conservative sexual repression and private curiosity.
I kind of love that.
Right? And that does happen a lot. It is the number of conservatives who end up, getting arrested for naughty behavior.
Or crashing Grindr during the Republican National Convention.
Oh my God, that's the funniest. That I love. So I can understand this idea, but it does make me curious why they would be into like the humiliation levels. Maybe it is they grew up
with a lot of religion and were made to feel guilty about their sexual desires.
They're basically
and
Victorians.
stuff. And so having this of being forced to watch their partner with somebody else and deal with it, that humiliation is maybe making them. That's why they're into it. I mean, before y'all start sending me messages how y'all disagree with me, understand this part, this is just fucking guesswork. So I can't say that I'm right or wrong. I have no proof. There's no research to tell me. This is just guesses.
Based on psychological data.
And honestly, personal biases of the state of Texas.
And repressed people
we're
in
not
general.
fans of the state right now.
We're not fans of a lot.
But yeah, I can tell you what they're into is factual because that's from a study. But the guessing as to why they're into that is pure guessing. So please don't send me messages telling me I'm wrong. I could be. I don't need you to tell me. Is that fair?
Sure. I feel like it's a really big hint.
Oh, yeah. No. Listen, it does happen occasionally somebody tells me I'm wrong. And I thought I was wrong once, but I was mistaken. So I really...
Shut up. Let's do Utah.
So Utah...
What?
Dara has not seen this list.
No, I'm watching it live.
So I don't want her to go too far ahead because these reactions are hysterical. So Utah is into balloon fetish.
The fuck?
Which is called looning.
Okay, fucking what?
It's called looning.
Balloon.
Looning.
Oh, no, I thought it meant loon, like Looney Tunes.
No, like balloon.
No, I get it.
Now you get it now?
But like...
So basically what looning is arousal from balloons.
Okay, that's it. That's next year's scene. I want to do that.
Okay, you want to loon?
I want to loon. I want to do a balloon popping scene where you have to just...
But we have to make sure we get you non-latex balloons.
Yes.
Okay. So it's basically arousal from balloons. You can pop them, you can sit on them, you can have them rubbed on you.
Rah-rah.
Yeah.
We have to electrify some Mylar balloons and then squash them with our butts.
Okay. Can you do that with Mylar?
Yes. What do you think the pom-poms are made out of?
I don't know.
Mylar.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I want to do
No, I don't mean the electrifying. I mean the popping.
Oh, I don't know.
I don't know how easy it is to sit on a Mylar balloon and pop it.
Well, I mean, I feel like if you flop on it. So we'll get those mats that they use for wrestling.
Oh, no. We're going to have to do some testing. Oh, dear.
Oh, no.
Oh,
for
no.
science. Did I tell you that during the munch, the Pink Kink munch this month when you weren't there, I actually did a scientific experiment, a kinky scientific experiment?
No.
I didn't tell you this? Okay. I had a huge zit on my face. You can see this.
I do know about. I did see about that. Yeah.
I did the thing where I took the violet wand and I zapped the zit to see if it would clear up overnight.
Yeah.
It did not. No.
Okay. I have another fascinating idea to add to this for the looning.
Okay.
For the practicing to see what works and doesn't work.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know the best place to try this if we can get away with it? The Littles Munch. A bunch of littles with balloons trying to sit on them and pop them.
Well, you know what we should do? We should tie balloon. We should do like a balloon popping relay race. Where
I don't know that we have room for that, but
no, like at Crucible though.
Okay.
We can tie the balloons to our butts and then like try to pop them. God. You can do chairs, because people with me with the chronic disabilities. Oh my God, it just turned into musical chairs in my head now.
Oh, so we need to do this, but we need to find the right kind of balloons for this. But we have a year to do that.
Yes.
Okay, so next year,
experimentation.
You heard it here first, folks. Next year, Dara is looning.
That just sounds like so fucking much fun.
Now, do you understand why people might be into it?
Can we put stuff in the balloon so that it squirts out?
Okay, I don't know. The Crucible will be okay with that mess.
Oh, yeah.
As it is, picking up the pieces up is already going to be hard.
All right, yeah. All right. Well, that's some other time. But I definitely want to try this. This is hilarious.
So the guess of why Utah might be into looning is, again, another conservative background. Remember, it's the land of the Mormons, Latter-day Saints. This is not a judgment on Latter-day Saints, so don't send me hate mail again.
Yes,
I don't know how many Latter-day Saints might be listening to us.
Probably
and if they are listening to us, they're probably Reformed Latter-day Saints. That's a whole nother story. But you grew up in a very conservative background where you were taught sex is only for procreation. Maybe there's guilt surrounding it. And something like looning gives you a much safer experience to explore. Look, I find it hard to believe that anybody's into this, but I actually know pro-doms who have been hired to do this type of scene.
I mean, that makes complete sense. it surprised the shit out of me when I first saw it, but now I'm like, I want to do this so bad. This is right up my alley.
No, it's perfect for you. Looning.
Fucking looning. I'm doing it.
So when people ask, what are you going to do for your birthday?
Looning. Okay, so wait, that would put me at next year, if I do looning, that would be sploshing, humiliation. This year is going to be impact.
Yeah.
And then next year will be looning.
Yep.
These are all wildly different.
Yeah.
Which is kind of what I'm trying to go for here. This is fantastic. I'm gonna keep adding things to my playlist for the birthday party.
There we go. Well, maybe as we go through this,
episode.
we'll find more things. Okay. So now we're up to Colorado and North Dakota.
Okay, let me scroll.
Who are both into bondage.
Oh, well, that's boring.
I'm so sorry.
That's not fun. Like, well, I mean, it's fun, but it's not hilarious.
It's not looning, right?
It's not looning level.
Oh, don't worry. I've got others in here that will.
Okay, I'm not looking.
Okay, no looking.
No looking.
I almost feel like you shouldn't even have this open, but
no,
we'll
look,
see.
I've got
okay.
it. I've got it right here so that you can only see
that far.
Yeah.
All right. So bondage, of course, is being tied up or restrained as part of kink play, and the only thing we could come up with is that both of those states have large rural areas. Rurals, that's a fun word to say when you can't talk.
Rural.
And that bondage might offer some sort of controlled outlet for stress and physicality. Like, sorry, it's nothing I could come up with for why those two states might be into bondage.
Again, that's boring.
All right. Let's move to the Eastern Coast here.
Okay, moving, scrolling.
Okay.
Got it.
New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, DC, and Indiana all have the same one. I fucking wish you could see Dara's face because she just saw what they're into.
Oh my God.
Ready? They are into something called. She's lost
Get
it.
it. I want to say it.
Okay, you want to say it?
I want to say it.
Okay.
They're into macrophilia.
Okay, so and explain what macrophilia is.
Have y'all seen Harry Potter? Have y'all seen Hagrid's girlfriend? That.
Yeah.
Giantess,
right? It's a sexual fascination with giant women, often involving power imbalance or domination themes.
Oh,
obviously, it's not a kink I can participate in.
I don't think I can either. I'm not actually that tall.
No, but if we got you in heels, you could be
6-inch heels. I'm 5'8". Maybe platform
that's still
boots.
above average for a woman.
I mean, yeah, but not. I don't think I'm that level. Noir is.
Yes, Noir is.
Noir is 6 foot tall, flat foot.
Yeah.
So she puts on those, and she could absolutely qualify.
Usa and Freya, I was laughing because I worked with me last night. They're both also in platform shoes, and they're already tall on their own.
Yeah.
And there I was in my flats. I felt like a midget. Maybe somebody's into that. Maybe when I get to that, some state will be into that, and I can participate.
There we go. We could do that. You don't quite qualify, though. You're just a little too tall. You're actually an inch above the limit to qualify.
Oh, bummer. I met somebody last night who was shorter than me.
The one that was on my table?
No,
the really,
Rain.
really tiny one?
Rain, our photographer.
Oh, yeah. She is shorter than you.
Yeah.
But did you see the one who was like...
Oh, yes. I know who you're talking about.
She's like straight up 4
I saw
feet
it,
tall.
yeah. What's very interesting is I see short women sometimes, and I look at them, I'm like, do I look that short? Because I have no perception of how short I look.
Average-sized person, yes, you do.
But I look at them and I think, wow, you're really tiny. And I'm like, do I look that tiny?
Well, that one tiny girl got on my table last night, and normally people have some part of them dangling off the table.
Nope.
Not this one.
I've never had anything dangling off that table when I've done electro with you.
Okay, but somebody smaller than that.
Yeah.
All right, let's go.
All right. So why
interesting.
would they be into giantess? Well, first of all, I had no clue. But we can guess that
They watch too much Harry Potter.
Listen, this is ChatGPT, so blame them. They said that these dense metro areas may breed big ideas and bigger women fantasies.
No.
We're just guessing. We have no fucking idea why these are. This is just pure guessing. All right, so Connecticut and Illinois are into ball busting, which is a kink involving testicle pain, trampling, squeezing, impact on, anything that hurts the testicles.
I fucking love doing that.
Well, aren't you from? Your family's
my
from
family is from Illinois, yeah.
So that explains a lot, maybe?
Probably.
So I'm from New York, so I don't know how that works.
No, but like I this is me when I do Bop It.
Oh, yes.
So I personally enjoy doing this a lot, but I'm looking at this as a potential list for birthday party scenes now, and I don't think I can do that one.
Well, you'd have to find a willing participant.
Well, yeah, but have you noticed all of these scenes I'm bottoming
Right,
for?
I know. So, yeah, I don't think you can bottom for ball busting.
I don't think I can, no. Not really.
Though I did have a meme once that said my balls are bigger than yours. My balls are so big they're on the outside of my body.
Well, balls, okay. My balls are so big they're on my chest.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
True. All right. So, New Hampshire and Ohio. This is a new one.
Oh boy. All right, here we go.
Pantyhose fetish.
What?
It's an arousal from the texture or look of pantyhose, especially when worn.
I'm dying. I went to school in Ohio, so like that really cracks me up.
Does it make sense?
They're fucking hillbillies. Yes.
Well, this is the reason that ChatGPT gave, that cold climate and conservative dress codes may link to this covered up
Yes,
aesthetic look.
because here are the seasons in
Right.
Ohio. Oh, you've got winter,
Uh-huh.
second winter, and construction.
Construction.
Those are the construction. Those are
Okay.
the 3 seasons in Ohio.
I love that.
So pantyhose fetish makes sense.
Okay.
It has to be like I would think maybe like tights, like warm tights would make sense there. But whatever.
Okay.
That's funny.
Let's move to the Southeast and some of the Deep South. Tennessee and Kentucky are also into giantess.
Okay. What are they jealous of Texas being their huge neighbor and they want big stuff?
Well, here's the guess. Ready? Fantasy and religion often intersect. Giantess might represent divine feminine power.
That actually makes sense. Well, this is very Freudian.
Yeah. So I don't know. Look, I've never been to Kentucky. I don't think I'll ever be to Kentucky. I have been to Nashville. Their barbecue is amazing, though different, because they do dry barbecue.
Mm.
That was the first time I'd ever had dry barbecue. And it threw me for a loop. Because one, I didn't know dry barbecue existed until I was there. Keep in mind, I was there in the early 90s,
Okay, fair enough.
late 80s, early 90s. And so it was good, though. It was really yummy.
All barbecue is really yummy.
The meat just fell off
Listen,
the rib.
I
Now I'm
skipped,
hungry for ribs.
right? I skipped Rib Fest yesterday to go to Risque.
What's Rib Fest?
At the neighborhood thing by my parents, they do a Rib Fest, and I was told I can come and eat ribs, and I was like, I can't. I'm going to the club.
And my favorite is pork ribs.
I don't care. I don't give a shit what kind of ribs, except for human. That no,
Okay. Why'd you go there?
because
I don't believe there's meat on our bones.
there could be. I don't know. I've never asked a cannibal.
I would hope not. Ew. All right. Florida. Florida was tickling fetish.
I'm not doing that. On my future list of things that I would do, no.
Florida's not on there. And tickling fish.
Florida fetish is not on my list. Thank you. That is a absolute no.
Right?
Unless it's to a resort or to Disney. No Florida.
Okay. And so for those of you who are new to us, erotic tickling is either used as like a power play or a form of sensual teasing. And we do have an entire episode on that where we talk about
torture,
where we talk about things like ticklini and other fun stuff. So it's kind of a lighthearted kink in a state known for play and high sensuality and pleasure.
and repression.
Well, yeah, but think about the spring break in Florida,
Yeah. No, I know.
right?
I
The
know.
beaches, the scantily clad people, all of that. All right, Mississippi. I'm waiting to see Dars.
What?
I didn't want to mention until I saw Dars.
What
Yeah.
is that?
Okay,
What?
ready?
No, stop. Because I'm reading the explanation now.
Uh-huh.
What the fuck is that?
You want to share with the audience?
Okay. What? Okay, it's called pedal pumping fetish, which I immediately thought of pooping. when I saw that.
Pumping.
That's
Okay.
don't ask.
I'm
don't
not
know why.
asking.
But the explanation is okay. It is exactly what it says. Arousal from watching someone press the gas pedal while barefoot or in heels. That's a fetish?
Okay, so now hold on. Remember, this was Google. This is all from Google searches and Clips4Sale things. That means there are literally on the internet pedal pumping porn videos.
Pedal pumping porn. Yes. Say that 3 times fast.
Pedal pumping porn.
Say it 3 times fast.
Pedal pumping porn, pedal pumping porn, pedal pumping porn. But just think about that. Think about that. Somebody is going out of their way and taking the time to probably wear something where their feet are shown, so it's not pants
can you
like a
imagine
skirt, right?
Peep toe,
And then
several inch spike heel,
right?
Ooh.
And then with the shoes on, and somebody's like, do you do it while you're driving? Do you have somebody's? Because that would be dangerous. Do you have somebody next to you who's taking the video? Like, I need to know more information about this now.
Has to be in the foot fetish category.
It's got to be, but that's really, really specific.
Yes. Hence my reaction going, wait, what?
And if you were from Mississippi and this is your fetish, I'm sorry, we're not kink shaming you. We're trying to understand.
We're trying to learn. Please contact us, explain to us what this is, and I will include it in my next, what do we call it?
Obscure
kinks.
Okay, I have never been to Mississippi. I'm never going to Mississippi. The only thing I know about Mississippi is MISSI, SSI, PPI.
Said that weird.
How are you supposed to say it?
I don't know. MISSI, SSI, PPI, but you said I PPI. You stressed it on the PP?
I think you should always stress the PP.
Don't stress the PP. Why would you want to stress the PP?
Because
you don't stress the PP. I stress the PP.
And the guess on why this is because Southern car culture meets feminine control.
Shut up.
Got snorted again. I told you this was going to be a lighthearted, fun episode.
Oh, this is crazy.
Look, we're learning. Who knew that was a kink?
I did not.
I did not know giantess was a kink either.
That I knew.
I knew about that one.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my God.
But looning. Now
looning
I knew looning.
Okay. Oh my God.
Just because I have a lot of pro dom friends and they would talk about how that.
Okay,
one
I'm
was.
looking at the next one.
South Carolina.
Okay, so this one I know is a kink because it happens at Risque.
Okay.
And we also, Highland Tiger and her partner also have this fetish.
Oh, so Usa was telling us that how a hot Asian guy and another part of their group do this. And it's funny because they're both stubborn fucks.
Okay.
And so neither one will give in. And it does become quite the masculine battle.
I would pay money to see this.
Yeah. And the other guy is, to me, just as hot Asian guy because he's my type. He's very clean cut.
Is it the white guy that looks slightly Captain America-ish?
Yeah, who always wears the suspenders, no shirt? Yes. Now you know who I'm talking about.
Oh, I would pay so much money to see that wrestling
I would go
match.
for free.
I would, oh my God. I would do, like, they need to set it up as like a UFC event.
Yeah.
And yes, 100%.
So South Carolina, there's this wrestling fetish, which is an erotic grappling, often playful or domination based. And as I've just pointed out, it doesn't have to be where one's the dominant and one's the submissive. There's nothing more exciting than two dominants going at it. You okay there? So I just get a fan, cool you down.
I like it. I want to see that. I want to see that so bad right now.
Yeah, now I've got a vision in my head. It's a pretty vision.
I like this vision.
So the guess is that the reason they're into it is it's a mix of physicality and competitive spirit.
That makes sense. That's cool. All right.
Ready to head to the Midwest and the plains?
Here we go.
All right, here we go. Ready, Dara?
Nope.
She's not ready. Oh my God, even she's doing the silent laugh. I'm really worried. She's doing the silent laugh. Help! Help!
I'm seeing stars.
God, you went from snorting to now the silent laugh.
So you're going gray around the edges.
So South Dakota's fetish.
I can't. I can't.
It's wedgies. We've now lost every South Dakota listener because they've
All 2 of them who are into wedgies. The word wedgie is really funny.
Well, because you just go wedgie. Like you can't say it normal.
Wedgie. Wedgie. I'm actually going gray around the edges.
Poor Darcy has no oxygen. She can't breathe.
Okay.
So in case anybody wasn't sure exactly what we mean by this, it's arousal from giving or receiving wedgies.
Give me your face.
It's a mix of humiliation,
You think?
wait a minute, and physical sensation. Look, the number of times I will be like, fuck, I have a goddamn wedgie and try to fix it and then remember I'm wearing a thong underwear.
Oh my God.
And I totally forgot. Do you need tissue?
I really do.
Here you go.
Oh my God. Like, I think I still have mascara on from last night and it's running.
Not anymore.
Wedgie! I'm dead.
I'm just imagining all these people sitting at their computer going, nobody's watching, right? Nobody's watching. Wedgie.
Wedgie. Wedgie porn.
Oh my God, now I want to look it up.
No! I can't.
Oh, I have to see what happens when you type that in. Oh, goodness. Okay, hold on.
Okay, I took a picture of my face.
Wedgie porn.
We're not going to get through this episode.
Pornhub has wedgie porn videos. X videos has wedgies, which... Oh my God.
No.
Oh my God, you got your tissue ready?
Yes.
There's actually a website called WedgieTube. WedgieTube, your number one source for wedgie porn. I'm dead. Oh, she almost fell off the chair.
I think I just suffocated myself in my own tits.
WedgieTube. I feel like we need a disclaimer. We are not kink shaming. Nope.
Honestly,
We're just amused. We're just amused. Which just goes to show, right? Like, kink doesn't have to be things like impact or needles or electro. It could be as simple as wedgies.
Can you consider wedgies edge play?
It's a wedgie play.
That's what I was gonna say. You stole it. Because wedgie play. I think the episode might be over.
I don't think we can top that.
I can't. I'm dead.
A WedgieTube.
Okay.
Oh, that one.
Oh.
I feel like this is what I need to just put into the what no context. Oh God.
Wait.
Needs to be, hold on. No context statement.
And then I'm going to post that picture of me absolutely
Yes,
fucking dying.
WedgieTube.
I can't. Okay.
Okay, there you go. Just leave it there. We ready to move on to Minnesota?
No.
Minnesota.
Wait,
Minnesota.
no, I can't. Is it better than wedgie?
I don't know that anything can top wedgie. Oh, hold on. Wyoming might be able to.
Okay, wait. We're not there yet.
No.
Okay, where are we?
We're in Minnesota.
Minnesota. Is it maple syrup? No, that's Vermont. Okay, here we go.
Ready?
Minnesota. Okay, that tracks.
Minnesota's into hog tying.
That is not even remotely funny because it completely tracks.
Right? Which is basically a specific bondage style where the wrists and the ankles are bound behind the back.
So this might be from their rural influence of cowboy farm tropes and full immobilization.
Ooh, I'm still on wedgie.
Oh, wait till we get to Wyoming. Okay.
Okay.
Let's move on to Iowa.
Okay.
Iowa has a biting fetish.
Awesome.
Getting aroused from biting or being bitten during play. And that could be linked to primal play or intensity in otherwise polite cultures. Wyoming.
No.
Do you want to look first?
No, just tell
No,
me.
no, look. No,
Look.
look. Look.
Looking.
Okay.
What is that? What is that? I mean, I know what that is, but why is that?
Okay.
It's not as funny. It's just like really out there.
Well, because it's not, the words aren't just
the
funny.
word's not funny.
It's not wedgie.
It's not a wedgie. I am such
So,
a child.
so Wyoming, their fetish is CPR.
That is really out there.
So it's an arousal from being rescued, quote unquote rescued, or performing CPR. Sometimes overlaps with medical or unconscious
Well,
play.
yeah, obviously it's part of medical play, but like, why?
But here's the funny thing, right? So again, I asked ChatGPT for each
Niche.
state.
That's the word.
Right? I asked ChatGPT to like kind of explain why they think it might be that might be that state's fetish, and I stumped them on Wyoming. They're like isolation ? Risk ? Hard to say, but very niche.
Please,
so even
God.
ChatGPT had no fucking clue.
Please, God, somebody from Wyoming who knows this.
Do we have listeners from Wyoming? Pretty please.
Oh my God. I can't fucking breathe in this episode.
All right, we're ready to move to the West Coast.
Okay.
All right, we're back to somewhat normalcy. Well,
Well,
they're not the first one so much. So California and Oregon are into vore, which is basically where you fantasize about being eaten or eating another person, and we're not talking oral eating. We're talking like literal biting and eating.
So could this be from the Santa Clarita Diet?
God. That's a very niche joke, and I don't know how many people will get that.
Well, if they watch the show.
It can be a symbolic of power or surrender. Oh my God. Surrender.
I didn't even know what you said. I had to look for it.
Or transformation, right? And maybe so that California and Oregon have this because the communities are very artistic and tech-driven states with strong fantasy cultures and anime fandoms. And so I know this is...
You know what the worst part about this episode is going to be for me?
What? You have to listen to it again?
To edit, yes. And I'm going to make the face that I just posted in the chat. That's going to happen to me all over again.
Yeah, you're going to... And then when I'm going to listen to... I'm usually listen to it in the car after you send it to me.
Yeah, the edited version where it's already cleaned up.
I'm going to be in the car listening to all this, laughing hysterically again.
Oh.
All right, so Washington State of, as opposed to Washington, D.C., is also into tickling.
Okay.
And maybe it's because Washington is known for its blend of introversion and whimsy. And tickling feels somehow emotionally accessible.
Yeah, that one's... Okay, we already did tickling, so now I'm like, eh.
All right, so Arizona is into giantess. And maybe that's a heat-induced delusion? I can say that I'm from Arizona. I can shame Arizona in the heat.
Oh my God.
But
yeah,
no.
you could like. I saw videos the other day on TikTok of people literally frying eggs on concrete.
I've done it.
Oh God.
And what I learned is a very important, valuable lesson. Don't do it on concrete. Do it on manhole covers.
Why?
Because the manhole cover gets that much hotter than the ground.
But
So it actually sizzles, and you can it becomes a frying pan, the manhole cover.
But it's filthy. Don't.
I didn't say actually eat it. So when I was living there, I forgot what year it was. We hit the record, and to this day, it is still the record, 122.
Yeah. Nope. Move. That's when the entire world is actually on fire. Nope.
And the day before it had been 121. And they told us we were going to break the record. And at that point, we're like, let's do it. If we're going to be this fucking hot, let's just goddamn set a record and do it. So I was cheering it on. We hit 122, and that's when I did go outside and try to fry an egg on the sidewalk. All right, so let's discuss now. Let's get to a little bit more seriousness. Let's discuss some of these emerging patterns.
that giantess and vore.
Was that all of them?
Wasn't that all of them?
Did we do?
Oh no, it's not. We missed some of the little ones.
We missed East Coast. Like all of the East Coast.
No, we didn't. New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania was all included.
Okay, but
we
what
missed
about
like the little
Virginia
ones
and Maryland and
It was not in the article.
The entire DMV is gone.
Well, DC's in here.
Where?
Under New York, New Jersey, because it says Northeast and Mid-Atlantic. So you've got New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, DC.
I guess we count as DC.
Yeah, we count as DC. I guess the other ones, they weren't in the
Maybe.
article.
Oh, that's sad.
I'm so sorry. I can only go by what the article had.
That's so sad. I wanted to know.
Yeah. So basically, we kind of can see a pattern that things like giantess and vore lean more toward urban communities. You've got obviously your tickling and your wrestling are showing up in your sunny, playful states. The one-off fetishes like wedgies cluster in rural or sparsely populated areas.
Yeah, like all 2 people in South Dakota.
So, and just remember, like kink, some of these kinks are imaginative. We don't expect somebody who has a vore fetish to actually eat somebody. Though there is some discussion, I believe, because we did an episode on this,
Yes,
where the question was, if you bite your fingernails, is that considered cannibalism?
Oh shit. I do that. I also nibble at the cuticles. Uh-oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's not a fetish.
No.
It's just like kind of a weird habit.
Yeah, just remember that these are the searches of what people looked for. Doesn't mean they actually then did any of this. Even our wedgie porn people.
Oh my God.
Right? Just
the fact that there is an entire wedgie tube
like
dedicated
I
to
feel
wedgie porn.
like later we need to actually go on to wedgie tube. I am so curious now.
We have to. We have to.
For science.
For science.
I invite all of you for science to look up wedgietube.com because I'm sure you're all just as fucking curious as we are.
Oh my God. I don't remember ever laughing that hard that I started like seeing stars and going gray.
You almost fell off the chair.
I did, yeah. The only thing that saved me was the fact I think I put my leg out underneath and that's what saved me.
So what does all of this say about us as people?
Hey Freud.
Well, look, curiosity is normal, and I love that people are curious about it. And even if you don't do anything about it other than look it up online, that's still cool. I love the fact that this shows people are into so many different things that we would never think of. And it's important, as much as we laughed, it's important not to shame people for what they're into. People get to be, if wedgies is their thing, God willing, you do you, boo, and you get to do wedgies.
Obviously.
And look, looning, Dar's going to do the looning.
I want to do looning so bad now.
Yeah.
If I hadn't already decided last night and told everybody what my scene is going to be for the birthday party, which by the way, you should do the spiel.
Oh, that's right, because it's a whole new episode. So yeah. So for those of you who are in the DMV area or want to come out to the DMV area, September 13th at the Crucible in Washington, D.C., Kink is going to take over the dungeon, going to take over the Risque, and it's to celebrate mine and Dar's birthday. It's a big fucking milestone birthday for me. That was the funniest thing. I had to get my ID to prove to Cosmo that I am the age that I said that I am. And then he's so funny. He goes, "This is fake." I'm like,
he did not believe her.
He's so funny. He's like, "This is fake," because I would so get a fake ID to be older than I am.
Right. That made sense.
But yeah, I turned 60 this year. That's a hard one, but I'm gonna do it by putting holes in me. If I'm doing 400 needles, which means 800 holes.
No, thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I decided literally last night at Risque that I'm going to do basically a stuffy beatdown, and I am going to do an impact scene using stuffies as the implements.
I love it.
I'm actually really pumped. Like, I'm so excited.
Now, the Crucible is a membership-based dungeon, which means you have to either be a member of or a guest of. We have a limited amount of tickets.
Guest passes
that we can give to people who are not members. You're still going to have to pay to get in, but you'll be able to get in. These are very limited, how many we can do. If you are interested, please reach out to us. It's on a first come, first serve basis. Once they're out, they're out. You can reach us at pinkkinkpodcast@gmail.com or reach out through any of our social media. Please do not comment on this episode as your way of reaching out.
Yeah, don't do that
because I have no means of getting back to you. I cannot get any information, but if you reach out to me and we still have some left, we can make it happen. Or if you know somebody who goes, you can be their guest. You can also, if you don't live that far away, you can join. It's all of $40 a year, folks. Not expensive. And it helps support the community to make sure that the dungeon doors stay open and we have a place to play. So that's the spiel.
All right, good spiel.
Okay, so what does all of this say about us? Well, it says people are curious. And I love that for people. Isn't this why we have the internet? Internet is for porn.
Well, not for much longer.
And so having the ability to look up the things that interest us, especially because if you're the only one who feels that way and like your family members or whatever aren't into it, and still having that safe place to look it up, looking it up shows you are probably not alone. There are others in your state who are into it.
Like wedgie porn.
And it's okay if your fantasies are weird. We welcome weirdness. I think we're all weird.
I'm actually so excited to do looning next year. Like, I'm almost disappointed that I chose last night and told everybody. It's what I was going to say earlier, because now I just really want to do looning.
Yeah, but we need time because of the fact that we need to find the right kind of balloons that are easily poppable, because the normal latex ones would be easily poppable. You can't do it.
No.
You're not the only one with a latex allergy.
No, it's going to be interesting.
So it's got to have a safe zone.
This.
For science.
For science.
Right. A lot of these fantasies are based upon interest in power exchange, stress relief, bodily autonomy, and just the exploration of the taboo. Had a whole conversation with somebody about why they loved water sports, and they were like, because it's taboo. It's something we shouldn't be doing. It's something we shouldn't be interested in doing, and yet we are, and we do it anyway, and that can be exciting. So, did your state surprise you? The things we said about your state? Did they surprise?
Probably.
I'm sure. I mean, well, unless you're into it, and then you kind of go, and you have friends who are into it, and you're kind of going, no, that makes sense.
Because you guys are the ones that are actually making the data show up.
Yeah. Is your kink totally different than what came up? We would love it if you would respond to any of our social media posts about this episode and let us know that, no, you were right. That's exactly what the people in my state are into, or no, not so much. I think it is so cool how individualized we are in the United States, how the regions you are in absolutely affects what you're into. And we are just beautifully diverse and weird and wonderful ways. So we've done vore in our...
Oh, no, I have a whole collection of new niche kinks. That was the word I was looking for, not obscure, niche.
So we need to add giantess.
Yes.
We need to add...
I'm going to scroll back up.
Okay. We need to add giantess. We need to add looning.
Yes.
We've got to add wedgie.
Yes.
Because we got to talk about this some more.
And pantyhose.
And the pantyhose fetish.
Yeah.
That one doesn't surprise me as much.
Oh, no, pedal pumping.
Oh, pedal pumping. Oh, how could we fucking forget the pedal pumping?
And maybe wrestling. Can we do an entire episode on wrestling fetish, or should we throw that in the niche?
Because
I think
we could probably do an entire episode about it, because wrestling comes into primal play. It comes into pet play. There's a lot of different things. I think we can do an entire episode on wrestling.
Do we want to do an interview with it, or do we want to just research? We'll figure that out. So, okay. So pedal pumping, giantess, pantyhose,
and looning
have to be our next niche.
Those 4.
Oh my God. Those are amazing.
All right. You ready for that?
Got that? I gotta write that down.
All right. She's writing it down.
I gotta write this down. Hang on. This is happening.
I would say this is like live television, but we're not live.
I mean, not that we're dead right
Well,
now, but you know what I mean. We're not.
I
you're
might
hearing
be.
this-
Who are
you're
you
hearing this-
talking to?
Well, that's true.
I
That
think I
lack
might
of
actually be dead
that
right
lack
now.
of oxygen
Oh my God.
might have been a bit too much. I feel like I want to go back and see if I can get more on that article.
Yeah, because I feel like we're missing states. But all right, it's cool. It's cool. We got enough. We did pretty good. I'm dead, so we're good.
But yeah, so thank you for letting us have our fun, silly episode.
My God.
And just by I maybe silly isn't the right word, because I feel like if I say silly, that is kind of kink shaming, and I don't want to kink shame. Lighthearted. How's that? That's better.
Yeah. No, we were silly.
Well, yeah, we're even
always
on the
silly,
serious
though.
episodes we can be silly. But thank you for letting us have this very lighthearted, fun episode. It's nice for a change of pace. Dara was the silent laughter one. I've never seen her laugh so much in my entire fucking life. This one got her. I just feel like I need to say wedgie, and there she goes. I don't need to say anything else, just that.
That's such a funny word.
It is. And the whole idea that that's a kink. And like, I could understand the kink of wearing it, because the sensation of having it up your ass. I am really curious, Dar, if you can find out information as to why somebody would be on the other end, the wanting to see it. She's got her list.
I got my list. This is my next niche kink episode.
Yeah. And if you have other fun articles like this that you'd like us to talk about, if you have other niche kinks we should add to the list for next time, please reach out to us. In the meantime, we'll stay kinky and see you guys next week.
And we are going to leave here now and go watch some Wedgie Tube.
Thanks for hanging out with us today. If you enjoyed what you heard, make sure to subscribe so you don't miss a minute of our fun and educational content. New episodes drop every Friday.
If you love what we do and want to help us keep creating, support us on Patreon at patreon.com/pinkkinkpodcast. You can also support our affiliates to benefit small businesses and us at the same time.
No extra cash? No problem. You can still help by spreading the word about your favorite kinky podcast. Share us with your friends, and don't forget to rate and review us on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, or wherever you listen. Those 5-star reviews mean the world to us. And those 5-star reviews go a long way in boosting our podcast through the algorithm and reaching more listeners.
Sign up for our Pink Kink Institute classes. Shop at our Etsy shop, Pink Kink Boutique. Stay connected with us on social media. You'll find all the links on our link tree posted in the show notes.
Your support means the world to us. So until next time, stay pink
And level up your kink knowledge.